One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head. NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, June 7, 2024. Power is back. Power is the last season of Power Book 2, Season 4, Episode 1. So it looked like Tariq and Braden did escape, which is good. After the big shootout that happened in the warehouse after, Tariq was set up. So Norma sent the Tejadas out there to find him, along with Effie, saying, "Listen, they gotta die. Basically, they have to die." So she sent them out and just let them know that it has to go down. So Angela's nephew, Junior, yes, he's working with the the feds. He gets a tip about Tariq and Councilman Tate, and he's looking to investigate it. But in doing so, seemed like his mother passed. She's trying to warn him to be careful. Be careful, especially messing with the St. Patrick's. Just give him stark warning. So Monet's in surgery, and in doing so, she getting a blast from the past. So she sees Lorenzo, her ex-husband. She sees Mecca, who's old boo. She also killed, as well as her son. And the big basketball star, and it's just sad, and she's really going through it, knowing that those three deaths is really heavy on her, as she's fighting for her life, and and it's something. It's really something. So now you got Tariq and Braden. They're going to go after Norma's daughter because I think that's the only logical thing for them right now, knowing that Norma does have a weakness, which is her daughter. And Tariq did say yes, he does have eyes on Norma and Norma's daughter. And yeah. So Kane and Effie are together, and Kane is just decide, listen, the best way to find these guys is to, push their weakness. So they're gonna go. Kane goes to Braden's house, and he obviously beats up his brother, and the father comes down, and Effie has to, try to tell him, stop, and it's really crazy. So it looks like Drew and Diana is going to kidnap Braden's sister, younger sister, who goes to the college. She didn't really know. She didn't really know she was being kidnapped. They just said, "Look, your brother's in trouble." So they do that. It's she's kind of skeptical. Said, "Don't know." They're like, "Don't call him. He's just in trouble. But we need to find him." And she trusts because Diana is like her best friend. So she trusts the situation. So they call Braden and say, "Look, we got your sister." And Braden leaves Tariq. Tariq is telling him, "No, don't do it." Tariq try to call Davis about influencing Davis with some women, and Davis is telling him, like, "Look, youngin, I don't represent you no more." So Braden leaves off to try to find, go meet Drew and Diana. And then Diana gets a call talking about mother is really in bad shape at the hospital. So she leaves to go to the hospital and leaves Drew with Braden's sister. So it looks like, Braden's sister felt something was wrong, so she took out Mace and Mace Drew, and then Drew he crashed in a car, he's all busted up. Braden comes, he goes and he sees her, goes and get her, and then Tariq comes in behind and starts shooting, and it's just, oh man, it was just kind of a crazy scene, But then you see Noma approaches Davis about Tariq, and then Davis, like a G, say, "Look, I ain't giving up my clients for you or nobody. Ain't no amount of money," and I respect that, And then Davis warned Tariq, about things, told him, "No, look, you gotta leave." And so then Noma puts a hit out on Tariq and Braden. And then you got some people after them, and they go to the school. They go to the school, and it looks like everyone's there. Kane and Effie's on their way over there, and they got some killers. And so upon that was Junior approaches Tariq and Braden. Said, "Look, I'm Angela's. So yeah, I'm Angela's Valdez's nephew." And Tariq with a smile, like, "Oh, who's Angela?" Braden's like, "Who Angela Valdez?" Tariq said, "Oh, yeah, that's one of my father's old bitches." um, it's something. It was something. And then the killer that was there, some Asian guy, he had an open shot and he missed with a silencer. So then Junior and them is shooting back at him, and then so they're hiding and everything, and then Junior kills the killer, shoots him. And then Braden, hits Junior over the head, and then they got him. They got him down, and he's there. So Tariq comes up with the plan and says, "Look, we could call Noma." So they call Noma while Junior's there and said, "Look, we got a Fed here. We got he got some information and everything else like that." And then he shows her and said, "Look, so Noma goes with a potential truce." And said, "Yeah, if she's saying, oh, she didn't want to do the truce, but she had no choice. She just felt the pressure." And Tariq then kills Junior, which was a shocker to me. I didn't see it coming. I thought he was going to get some information and really come down heavy, but he gets shot and killed. And Tariq and Braden make it believe as the federal prosecutor was killed by this guy, and they went to save the day, and it was all on the news and everything. I don't know. This school got a lot of things happening there, so I think this is like one of the worst colleges ever. So then the closing scene, Noma did tell everyone to stand down. Kane was hell bent of killing Tariq, he's just a big hater. And Effie, she did warn Tariq that there's comes killers after them. And Drew came there because Tariq did tell him, like, listen, I know I'll tell Monet when she wakes up that you guys tried to get her killed. And Drew is telling Kane, look, you got to stand down. We ain't doing it. So then the closing scene is Paz is with a detective, and he's saying his he has to avenge his wife who was killed. She was murdered, played by Michael Ealy. He looks like some tough dude, and we get that, and then he confronts Paz. He comforts Paz because she's crying that her son was killed, and he's saying he's gonna get vengeance. And that was it for Power. Episode 1, Season 4. This is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.